Banks versus 1 coin per hour. To show how banks extract wealth from society, I created two simulation worlds. In the first society, the people allow one banker to have the monopoly to create money out of thin air. Because almost nobody understands how that system works, and the bankers lied and indoctrinate everyone for hundreds of years, deceiving people they live in a fair system, I call this money unethical money. The simulation will show how unfair that system is. In the second society, the people got rid of the banker and made sure everyone participates equally in the 1 coin per hour financial system. Everyone started with 15,000 coins that over time automatically grow to an average of almost 20,000 coins. Because that system is fully transparent, it works with a simple set of fixed rules that everyone can understand and everyone is treated equally. I call this money ethical money. The simulation of this second society will show how fair that system is. In both simulation societies, we have 50 people. Let's see what we have. First, we have a farmer boss. This boss owns some land that he inherited from his parents, and he owns a factory where he can produce all the food for this society. At the start of the simulation, the farm boss has totally run out of money and wants to pledge his land and factory to get a loan to have some working capital. Secondly, we have a contractor boss. This boss also owns some land that he inherited from his parents, and he owns a construction factory where he can produce all houses for the society. At the start of the simulation, the contractor boss also has totally run out of money and wants to pledge his land and factory to get a loan to have some working capital. Then we have the workers. We have 13 people that work on the farm and in the food production factory. We also have 32 workers that work in the construction factory. We also have 2 workers that work for the government in the banker society and 3 government workers in the 1 coin per hour society. These government workers could be teachers, for example. To have 50 people in both society, we only need to add the banker to the banker society. At the beginning of the simulation, none of the workers have money in the banker society. In the 1 coin per hour society, however, every person already generated 15,000 coins each. Before we start the simulation, the farm boss and the construction boss need working capital and pledge their land and factories to get a 50,000 coin loan. In the banker society, the banker simply presses a button, creates the money out of thin air for himself and lends the money out to the farm boss and the contractor boss. The loan needs to be paid back in 20 years and has a 12% redemption and interest rate that is set by the banker, which is an amount of 500 coins per month for each of them. In the 1 coin per hour society, all 50 people lend 2,000 coins to the 2 bosses. In the 1 coin per hour society, all the land is owned by the community to prevent land monopolies. The buildings are, however, enough to pledge the loans. In this society, the 2 bosses also use 2,000 coins of their own coins as working capital. The 15,000 coins that everyone had in their accounts was also created out of thin air, but it was at least distributed fairly to everyone in society. The loan also needs to be paid back in 20 years, but only the principal needs to be paid back, which is an amount of 208 coins per month for the farmer and the contractor boss each. It means that every month all people receive 8.33 coins back from the loans they give to the farmer and the contractor boss. Now there is money, both societies can go to work. Everyone in society receives 90 coins per month as a salary. Of the salaries, 3.6 coins are used as tax to pay the 2 government workers in the banker society, and 5.4 coins are used as tax to pay the 3 government workers in the 1 coin per hour society. The salaries are paid by the 2 bosses. The banker pays his own salary from his turnover. Each person pays the tax. In the 1 coin per hour society, everyone's money is automatically reduced every hour with a factor of 0.99995, and in return everyone also receives every hour an additional 1 coin into their account. This to prevent that the weakest people run out of money and to prevent that the wealthy people start hoarding their money. This reduction of the money in your account is exactly what Silvio Gesell advised people to do. Because everyone receives a salary, everyone starts spending 30 coins of their salaries on food. Every 2 months the construction factory produces one house with a price of 6,500 coins. In the banker society, the banker creates, every time a house is delivered, a mortgage of 6,500 coins out of thin air. The banker then owns that money and lends it out to any person in line. The mortgage has a redemption and interest rate of 6% per year that needs to be paid for 20 years. Once everyone has a home, all people take a new mortgage one by one to enlarge their houses. These enlargements are also 6,500 coins per house with the same type of mortgage. In the 1 coin per hour society, there is no need for mortgages. All people will be able to pay the construction company fully from their accounts. When you see the 20 years pass by, you can see how much wealth the bank extracts from society. After 20 years, this is the end result. You, however, need to remember that in this simulation, no companies went bankrupt. No people got divorced or lost their jobs so they couldn't pay their mortgages anymore. There was no war that killed workers. In reality, many issues will arise, and when they do, the bank takes the remaining wealth. That is why there is war. All wars are bankers' wars. And that is why the owners of the banks now own almost everything that you can own in this world. With this simulation, I hope you now understand better how the parasitic banking system works and how a 1 coin per hour system would improve the wealth in society massively. I hope you give this video a like and share it everywhere. Leave any questions in the comments below and read my free book that you can download on www.abundomy.com. Thank you so much.